They done messed up now. Should have never gave these boys a podcast. Whoa. This is Off the Rim. With your boy, Coach Skinny, Coach Drees, and Coach Drake. I'm up. There go the men again. What up, SimWorld? Sit back, relax. Let us take you through the mind of a coach.
What's up, man? It's first episode. Got Drayton with me. Got Drace with me. How y'all feeling, man?
Feeling good.
Feeling good. This is needed. We relax, media, relax. We're not gonna kick in your back. We just want to give everybody a perspective of how we see things, because it's not always like how y'all see it. All right, but with that being said, first episode, Drees, what you want to talk about, man?
Just the basic of a team. Everything in SimWorld is about the team getting better as an individual, but everything is about the team. All teams are built different. All three of us had teams that are on three different levels of, competition going into next season. So we all want to sit here and talk about how as coaches look at things depending on where we fall in the hierarchy of SimWorld.
What you think, Dre? How, because all of us, like Dre said, all of us got different situations, right? So with you being a champ, you got most of your team coming back. How do you look at building your team right now?
In all honesty, the hardest part about coming back when you return most of your guys from a championship squad is holding the glue together, because a lot of kids want to come in. Everybody want to be a day one starter. And then the kids that I have that won the championship, they feel like they day one starters. So it's mixing and mastering that fine balance, because anybody who knows how I build my team, the first thing I think of is defense. Anybody could get a bucket at the prep level. Everybody could go out there. You give anybody enough touches, they could drop 20, 30 in a game. You give anybody enough touches, they could go off, they could go crazy. But I want to know, how can you contribute to the team when you're not getting touches, when it's not all about you, and you got to be a team first kind of guy. So, I have 4 roster spots available. I don't want no guy that's like, well, what can I do? What can you do for me? The relationship has to be symbiotic. I got to be able to be like, hey, this not going to be your matchup. You're going to get a little bit of touches. You're not going to be able to get more than 5 or 6 shots, because a team like the Originators got good perimeter defenders, or Philadelphia Elite, when they was running their zone, and I know you're not a 3-point shooter, I can't put you on the court. And when you building a championship team, everybody around you has to be willing to sacrifice and understand that we build into a bigger picture and not just a bunch of individuals on the court. So right now I'm looking for 2 guards, a wing, and a big that'll come in and understand that, yes, these guys are the returners and they were the starters last year, but I would be willing to change the lineup if people are willing to compete and come in and fight and understand that every game we got to make adjustments. We got to make sure that we playing the best matchup. We got to make sure that everything is crystal clean and clear at all positions. If you want to run the 1, you got to be willing to pass the ball. If you're trying to run the 2, you gotta know that a lot of the times you got to be the primary scorer. And for me, I'm somebody who feed the post. If you coming into the post, you got to be able to beat your matchup one-on-one. And if you're not a scorer out the post, you got to shut your guy down one-on-one. But that's how I view it from coming back from a championship aspect.
Drees.
For me, I have a system. Like, first and foremost, I'm a defense first coach. If you don't even want to try on defense, I'm probably not even calling. So we're not even going to even get to that point. Just because I like energy. When I came on the SimWorld, the interview, I said I wanted all my guys to be able to fly around the court. I want to give uh, 92 feet of hell on defense, and be able to convert and transition on offense. That's how I like to get down. I made it no secret. I had heard questions about, how, looking forward to seeing your team. If you look around, if you see some of these guys playing, you see the oohs and ahs and some great defensive play. Coach Drew's probably you have to be consistent. I took over the team. They were losing. I just made it known that this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to focus on. I think this is the best move for the culture, how the city operates. They love a good defensive team. They get behind the team and stuff like that. So that's what we want to cultivate in this area. So that's what we build on. We have a couple good players that we found. Basically rotting away. Nas was on the bench. How that happened is beyond me. But this is the reason why we're here. These are the decisions that's being made by some coaches for lack of scouting. Like, it's no other way. You can't hire. You have a 20-point scorer in SimWorld, 50% sitting on the bench. I don't understand that. I never will. But I want a certain type of player. I need a attentive player. I need a player that understands how to follow direction. Coachable players, flexible players, definitely flexible players. The more positions you can play, the more minutes you can get. Is no other way. If I could pitch you at the 2, you can defend the 2. You could play a 4. You could bang down low. It's kind of no way I can keep you off the court. This is why I like these type of players. The more things I could do defensively and offensively. Where I'm at with my team and why I'm in this situation, this conversation is I have a certain team. I have 5 players coming back, and like you said, we didn't win a lot, but we have a culture. These players have played hard and have made a name for themselves in SimWorld, so they deserve the respect that they get. Coming onto my team, this has to be understood. Like, these players have names and they have accomplishments. No, we weren't the best team. No, we probably won't be the best team next year. But coming on this team got here from hard work. They made a name from hard work, and they're not going to give it up easy. That's all.
That's what's up. I guess it's on Skinny. I do want to develop some more guys. I helped develop Carter and Renzo, and I want to keep on that train. But initially, like, what I want some vets in here. I want people that know the game. I got Sky Durant. He knows what he's doing. He can lead a team. Also got Anthony Council. I got 2 guys right now on the team that's ready to rock and roll. I think I got 2 studs right off the bat. I want to build some development players behind them, and be competitive. That's all I want. I want recruits that's ready to work, because unfortunately for them, I had the pleasure of having Renzo Bryant, and that dude works. So if you ain't matching that, I don't got no time for you. You gotta at least match what Renzo doing, or at least attempt to, because he going crazy. And Carter too. Both of them. Carter works his tail off. I mean, the moment the season was over, Carter was already in another tournament working. So I need my recruits to follow that path. Y'all gonna have to live up to that standard. But that's all I got on that. Anything SimWorld wise on y'all mind?
Man, I know I'm about to get a lot of feedback for this one. Gabe Pope wasn't wrong, man. Arthur Lattimore is a phenomenal player, but how many teams can really afford to give him the type of usage he had at Cascadia? I don't like him leaving.
Here come the hot takes.
I know it's easy to hate old Coach Drake, and I'm a little eccentric.
No, we gonna keep it real. We gonna keep it real. If you have nobody coming back, you can afford them. A team like Lone Star can afford them. Somebody like Skinny can afford them. But for a team like, let's say my team or your team, that's going to instantly alienate everybody that comes on the team, because he's going to need his touches or he's not going to be the same. So that's instantly going to hinder the development of your whole team.
Are y'all telling me the only way King Arthur is productive is because he got force fed? Is that what y'all saying?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying he expects a certain level of touches and usage that I don't know how many teams can really offer him that. He was averaging, I got to double check this. I want to say he was averaging 18 shots a game. How many teams can really like Lone Star could, AT Aliens could? It's a couple teams that could offer up 18 shots, but
it's about 5 teams. It's about 5 teams.
That's all we saying.
Okay.
That's all we saying.
It's about 5 teams.
I think he's talented. I would say that he's top 5 for sure, but how many teams can give him the 18 shots he's expecting?
Let's switch to something else. I don't want King Arthur coming for me. That kid got some big forearms, all right? So I come in peace. So do you think it's a bad move?
You know what? Like Rick said, no safe takes. I think it's a bad move on him. I think a team could benefit from having him. I don't like the look and the optics of it on him. Because if a team like Lone Star gets him and builds around him, it's a completely separate team than how Cascadia was, where he was on the team, but the team wasn't built around him.
Correct.
Because, see, if we're talking about changing your whole system and building around one player at the prep level, that's a sour taste in my mouth.
Yeah, he can do that at Lone Star right now, though. He can go to Lone Star right now and get that built all the way around.
Nene there, though.
He could go to Lone Star and get that built right around him. Nene been inconsistent since he's been here.
No, you ain't gonna talk about Nene like this.
Has Nene not have been inconsistent the whole time he's been in SimWorld Prep?
Oh, he just made me drop my water. Hey, Drayton, you back in this?
Whoa. I wasn't saying Lone Star. Maybe AT Aliens. Because he run the 4. Mahmoud is at the 2. They get a traditional point guard, somebody who just going to pass the rock and don't want shots. Hey, he elevates that AT Aliens team.
I think that oil money might do some talking.
Hey, all right, so let's just change gears right now then. Put it on the glass. Who King Arthur going to? Go ahead, Drayton.
Who I think he going to versus who I think he should go to? 2 separate teams.
Give me both.
I think he should go to the AT Aliens. The world will be his. Coach Wood, it will be his world to mess up. He could build around him pretty easily with the talent in Atlanta. It's a lot of good guards out there. He plays the 4. They got Isaiah Rose who can play the 5. He's mainly a good rebounder. Solid defensive unit. Mahmoud shoots the lights out at the 3. Versus, I think, and hey, maybe I'm wrong, but it seemed like he might like them LA Lights.
Go, Drees.
I think he should stay at Cascadia and finish the job. I think he's going to go to Houston.
All right, well, I think Yacht Club, but I think he should stay with Cascadia as well. And the producer is really screaming in my ear. So with that being said, y'all got anything else to say?
No, sir.
Nice to see you on the Discord, man. Appreciate y'all for having us.
Let's turn up.
Remember, see the game.
Be the game.